Welcome to another Whiskey, Games, and Nerd Stuff. In today's Whiskey, we are going to finish off the Glenlivet Caribbean Reserve, and today's video is going to be how to play Flip 7. According to the box, it's the greatest card game of all time. Now, Flip 7 is a great pressure luck game where the objective is to be the first to get to 200 points. This is what the cards look like. You're going to have 1, 0, 1, 1, and then each number you'll have that many cards. So you have 2 2s, 3 3s, 4 4s, 7 7s, 12 12s. You'll have some score modifier cards and some action cards. So we'll go ahead and shuffle these up together and I will show you how the game plays. Now with Flip 7, you can play it with 3 or more people. For the purpose of this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and pretend like we're playing with 3 people. Let's go ahead and take a drink first. I always enjoy that Caribbean Reserve. So for 3 people, what you'll do is you'll go ahead and flip over 1 card for each person. And then what will happen is each person has the opportunity to hit or to stay. And remember, what you're trying to do is get to be the first person to get to 200 points. So this person would decide that they want another card. Keep in mind, if they get a duplicate of the same number, they will be busting out. So this person would take a card, and now they would have 9 points. This person would take a card. They have 14 points. This person would take a card, and they would have 17 points. Player 1 then would decide that they want to get a card. They would take a card, get a 7. So now they have 16 points. Player 2 will decide that they want to take a card. And now they have 22, 26 points. Player 3 would take a card. And then they have 18 plus 6, so they would have 24 points. Player 1 would decide to take a card, getting 12. So now they would have 19, 26 points. And you can kind of lay these out however you want to. Let's go ahead and do it like so. This person maybe wants to do it this way. They'll take another card. This person would take another card. So far, we haven't got any duplicates, which is pretty good. Player 1 will say that they want to press the luck. Great. They don't have any duplicates yet. Player 2 will decide that they want to press their luck. They don't have any duplicates yet. Player 3 will go. And then we keep doing this. Now, when you get an action card, this player can decide who they want to pick 3 cards. So what they're going to do is they're going to assign this flip 3 to this player over here. So this player over here would get to flip 3, and they would have to flip over 3 cards. So they get 1 card, 2 cards, then a 3rd card. Now, the freeze, they would give the freeze to somebody. So we'll go ahead and give it to player 1. They would bust out because they've got 2 10s. So they are going to bust out. And how that would work is we would take these cards, flip it over. This person's going to decide to take 1 more chance. They take a card. This person, because they have the freeze card, cannot take any more cards. This person's going to decide that they're going to stop. So what would happen is you would add these up. So this player would have 20, 27, plus 9. So they'd have 36, right? 8, 20, 27, 36. This person would have 21, 28, 34, 40, and 45. Let's double check one more time since I'm doing this on the fly. You'd have 21, 28, 34, 40, and 45. This player would have 0 points. So on a scoring sheet, would write down which each player has. You would take the cards that have been drawn. You would place those off to a discard pile. And then you would repeat the same thing over again. So each player then would be taking their cards. When this times 2 comes out, they would take this score times 2. So since they have 15, this would give them 30. This player doesn't want to press their luck. They're going to stop. So they would have 16, 19 right here. This player is going to go ahead and try and press their luck. They would have a freeze card, so they would go ahead and freeze this. And then if they stopped again, this player would take these points, add them together with their first round of scoring. Same for player 1. And then you would continue and continue to the first person that gets 200 points. It's a very simple game. I really enjoy this. I've played this a lot on Board Game Arena. I've also played it a lot in person. It's a great gateway game, and it's a fun game for people who are experienced gamers. I had a great time playing this game. I enjoy getting together with a couple of friends. Let's have another drink. Having a few drinks and playing it. And again, you can play this with 3 and as many players as you want. If I recall correctly, the rules say if you get more than 18 players to go ahead and get a second deck. This game is available on Board Game Arena, so I would go ahead and give it a try. I know it's also readily available at your local game stores, so go ahead and order it. Again, it is Flip 7. It's by Eric Olsen from the OP Games, and according to the box, it's the greatest card game of all time, and I've had a blast playing this game. Until next time, folks, cheers.